What is up, you guys? How have you guys been? Good? Good. Well, me? I've been good. No, seriously. Actually, I have been pretty darn good. School has been good. Work has been good. Life is good. I'm taking all the classes that I signed up for, which is Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, video editing, visual communication, and photography. I love all my classes. However, all my classes are project-based class, meaning I don't have I do have homework, but I don't really have tests and stuff like that. I just all my work in and out of class are project-based. It is a good thing. I'm not complaining. I would much rather prefer doing a project versus taking a test. Just putting that out there. But the thing is, I have 5 project-based class, and in each class you do at least 2 assignments/projects per week, at least. I'm sure some of you guys are starting to pick up where I'm getting at. And it's not like it's project, break, project. It's project after project after project. There's no break in between. We finish one project and then immediately start the next one. And knowing me, one, I'm a perfectionist, so I tend to overwork projects and overanalyze them and make them twice as complex as they should be. I have little time at home to do homework. So Monday through Thursday, I'm out and about doing work and school, so I don't get back until 6:45 p.m., 7 at the latest, because I have a 15-minute drive home. And yeah, you're probably thinking, well, you do have time, 7 to whenever you go to bed, which for me, I get in bed at 10 and go to sleep at 1. Just kidding, I go to bed sooner than that, at least I try to. 12 at the latest. I probably shouldn't be admitting that, but hey. Yes, I do have time when I get back home, but I like to use that time for self-care, like eating dinner, getting something to eat, just relaxing, taking a break, and letting everything sink in before I have to get back again. And second, fortunately, I'm this type called an introvert. Being out all day, I need to charge my energy, re-energize, so like laying in bed and watching YouTube videos, because that requires no brain power whatsoever. For me, it's not the physical energy that needs to be recharged, it's the mental that needs to be recharged. I'm like that annoying device where the battery kind of died, and so whenever you take it off the charger, it immediately dies after like 30 minutes. My computer, literally, no joke, my computer cannot survive without its charger. Once I take it off the charger, for like 30 minutes at least, it dies. Yeah, I know, I need to replace my charger or get a new computer. But as much as she is a pain in the rear, she is my baby. Anywho, getting back on track, with all these projects and assignments being assigned, I'm sure one might start feeling overwhelmed. And believe you me, I am. I don't know what it is or if it's just me, but I tend to get overwhelmed super easily. It's almost ridiculous. Simply just thinking about something, I can start feeling overwhelmed. It can be as simple as, hey Haley, do you think you can take out all the trash? I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. And no, it's not all the time, thankfully. Otherwise, man, I'd be a complete mess. I think what it is if I already have something in my mind, and then something comes in, all of a sudden, my brain kind of goes berserk, and it's like, oh gosh, what do I do? Like my mind is being torn apart in 2 directions, which in a way it kind of is. My brain is kind of weird. When I start feeling overwhelmed, it will go into this fight or flight response, or even play dead response, which is actually most of my response. Like a week or 2 ago, I was starting to get behind in one of the assignments, And so that was already stressing me out a bit. And the assignment required like 5 different steps to just simply turn it in. So I was getting stressed just by that. And this class is the very first class of the day. As I'm going through the day, I'm writing down all the assignments that are being assigned and the due date and what to do that day and stuff like that. And luckily for each assignment, we get 1 or 2 weeks before we have to turn it in. However, the fact that I had 6 assignments for one class, no joke, that's a lot to take in, and that's just for one class. I had projects in my other classes too. Thankfully, they weren't due until the following month, but still. So if you add up all the assignments that 1 week, it will be around 10 assignments. Anywho, here I am driving home that day. Everything seems fine and peaceful and everything until I'm thinking about nothing. Literally nothing. It kind of seemed like I blacked out or white out. That's nothing. But I finally realized, like, I come back into consciousness and I'm almost home. And it wasn't me going on autopilot, because I do remember driving home. But it was just like my mind was blank and I was thinking of nothing. And I felt nothing, which was actually kind of odd for me. Halfway through the drive, I come back realizing what had just happened. I started questioning what had just happened because I'm not scared, I'm not depressed, I'm not tired. What's going on, brain? Then, thinking back, I come to a conclusion that I was just simply overwhelmed. So, yeah. Guys, it is not fun being overwhelmed, obviously, and I hope everyone can agree with that. With everything going on, I'm surprised that I haven't fallen behind yet. I managed to catch up with that one assignment. But yeah, I'm still really mind-boggled that I haven't fallen behind yet. Because honestly, assuming that I do have 10 assignments per week, and this is the 7th week, I believe. I don't know. But assuming that's 70 projects already, and we're not even halfway through the semester. We're almost halfway through the semester, but still. But honestly, the one thing that has been keeping me chugging along is what my parents have always told me, 1 step at a time. Just so you know, what I'm about to tell you is not going to fix anything. It's not a cure for feeling overwhelmed, because there's no such thing. Because, first of all, everyone's emotion is different. We react differently to our emotion, whether they are the same or not. It is going to be different. Now, ever since I've started college, I've kind of grown into this routine where if my brain does not want to do anything, I will allow it to do nothing. I will not force it to do anything that it does not want to do. So if my brain just wants to lay in bed and watch YouTube videos, I will let it, even if I do have 50 other things on my list to do. It is arguable to say that I'm procrastinating, but I like to think of it as something else. I mean, first of all, it is hard to procrastinate this project. I told myself I was going to put it behind me. Or this project. I think of it as, again, charging, but also a requirement. I trust myself so much that if I give it what it wants, it will give me what I need, if that makes sense. I give it food, it gives me survival. That was dark. Anywho, point being, it is okay to do nothing. Don't push yourself. Knowing my family, balance is extremely important. And though no one will master balance, because that's just life, it is extremely important to keep in mind. Know what is good for you, know what is right for you, and try and find that sweet spot. So if you're working on a project or homework or whatever, make sure you do take a break in between. And I will admit that it's kind of hypocritical of me to be saying, because I have ADHD, attention deficit hyper disorder, which means once I get started on something and I am focused and I'm on it, if you interrupt me, I ain't happy. But that is just something for me to work on. It is nice to have parents that are active all the time because they make me get up, move around, do something else other than what I'm currently working on. And although I will admit it is kind of frustrating and annoying, it is nice to have someone be able to check up on you and help you out with that. But with that being said, if you're starting to feel overwhelmed, just remember, first things first, take a deep breath. I feel like it's a little underrated, but it works. Take a deep breath. And if you have to, take a step back. That is perfectly okay. Do whatever you have to do in order to ease your mind, whether that is laying in bed and watching YouTube videos, or going for a walk, or reading, or writing. Whatever works for you, as long as it will ease your mind. As important as activities and stuff like that, self-care is always first priority every day, believe it or not. Because what do you do first thing when you get up? You brush your teeth, take a shower, eat breakfast, stuff like that. It is underrated. We don't think about it a lot, but it is extremely important to keep that in mind. If there is one thing that I would hope for you guys to take away from this video, it is that one step at a time. Life is overwhelming, it is bombarding, it is a lot to take in at once. But if you simply take it one day at a time, I promise you it will be a lot easier. Guys, you got this. I believe in all of you. Keep pushing through. I am so proud of all of you for making it this far. It's never easy, and I am so proud of you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take it easy. Make sure you take a break wherever it is that you're doing. And until then, I will see you all in the photo papers. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. Believe it or not, this is my break from school, work, and stuff like that. Making these videos are always fun, and I can just get my mind off of wherever is behind me. So, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in any of these videos, you can click down there. If you are new and would like to subscribe to my channel, you can click over here. And please leave any likes, comments, questions, concerns down below. Do your business, whatever suits your, floats your boat and stuff like that. And until then, peace out.